Hello, this is being recorded on July 17, 2011, and this is another video from T. Chase at the Revelation13.net website. This is another video on the King James Version English Bible Code. The Bible Code is a way of looking for hidden messages in the Bible by using a software program to search for words and phrases in the Bible. Now, this is usually done in Hebrew in the Old Testament, but much of what my website Revelation13.net has is I found that Bible Code searches in the King James Version English Bible that the King James also has hidden messages you can find by these equidistant letter sequence searches of searching varying spaces between letters to hunt for words, searching for given words or phrases. And I found that the Bible Code also works in English in the King James Bible. You'll see a lot of my pages on that and see other videos on that. Now, this page is on the Stonehenge in England, in the United Kingdom. There's that stones in a circle that was built some 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. The remarkable thing about it is these stones weigh tons, several tons, and they were moved long distances. In fact, the blue stones weigh several tons, and the blue stones were moved all the way from Wales in England, more than 100 miles. So there's been speculation about the reason for that and how the stones were moved some 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. It's not an easy thing to move. So, looking for insight on this, I tried a Bible Code search, and I found what is called a Bible Code matrix, where the words you're searching for come out in a pattern of biblical text or biblical passages. And what I do is I look for other words and phrases in that matrix, which kind of give it meaning. So there is a legend in England that the blue stones moved to Stonehenge because they had supposedly magical healing powers, and maybe Stonehenge was a place of healing, that people would come there for healing at that time, that they believed the stones could do. It's funny that Stonehenge is built out in the open field, not near any rocks, so all the rocks had to be transported at great distances. And there is a legend that Merlin the magician might have actually moved these stones, blue stones, by levitating them. A legend, of course. Now, this matrix I'm showing you here was found at Old Testament at Exodus 20:25 to 1 Chronicles 2:47, and it used the search words megalith. A megalith being one of these large stones of these stone structures are found throughout Eastern Europe, and there's a lot of them in England. So megalith being the large stones, was the first search word, and also Merlin, based on this legend of Merlin maybe moving the stones. And that is separate words I broke up, stone and henge, for Stonehenge, because I found I needed to do it as two words here, and also the word healer. I'm bringing on the healing association possible of Stonehenge. And other words, I've underlined in here other words and phrases of interest to us. And there's a phrase here, staves being wooden sticks used for building. And then there's the phrase "in the wilderness," being Stonehenge was built out in the fields, not in, and maybe for reasons of its location, or earth energy, they think it might have been picked. A mighty hand, that could be referring to the building of Stonehenge. In the works of thy hand, perhaps about building Stonehenge. And one, thou shalt not build it of hewn stone, is a phrase here. And also in the matrix, was the work of the pillars finished? Applicable to this kind of stone pillars you have at Stonehenge. Notice the Stonehenge structure, a lot of it has fallen down from what originally was long ago. And harness, that could be perhaps referring to how transporting the stones. And masons and hewers of stone, and to buy timber. Perhaps that's about construction of Stonehenge. And they were found 150. Perhaps that's about the workers on Stonehenge. And the high gate, perhaps that's related to the Stonehenge structure, and was broken. And to the towers and another wall. Again, that could be about Stonehenge. And so sometimes these other words inside the matrix can give meaning to it. I'm not sure quite how to interpret this, but certainly a lot of these words and phrases are applicable. Does this shed light on how Stonehenge was built? I'm not sure of that. But you can look at this yourself to see if this matrix makes sense to you and how it interpret it regarding Stonehenge. Like I said, I've underlined the other words and phrases I think are relevant. There may be others in it. You can see other videos I've done and other web pages on it. Thank you.